Some restaurant and bar owners are concerned enough about the fast spread of COVID that starting today, they're asking customers to prove they've been vaccinated. That way, every customer has peace of mind that their chances of catching COVID while enjoying a nice meal is significantly, if not entirely, reduced. So let's dig into this a little bit more tonight with Jennifer Biggs. She is the food and dining editor for the Daily Memphian. And Jennifer, restaurants like the Rendezvous and RP Tracks have had to close for a few days due to employees testing positive recently. And I think that highlights what an issue this is becoming. And I guess requiring proof of vaccination is one way to minimize a restaurant's risk, but it also has a way of making some other customers pretty angry.
Right. I mean, you know, it's a virus, as we know, but restaurants and bars are saying we have to protect ourselves and our staff and our customers. So Drew's Place and the pumping station, starting today, if you show up there, you either show your vaccine card, or at Drew's Place, you can show a negative COVID test as long as the COVID test was performed in the last 48 hours. RP Tracks, as you mentioned, is closed right now, and they're going to open again on Saturday, but they won't start requiring proof of vaccination until September 1st. The reason is because owner Mary Laws wants to make sure that she has all of her employees vaccinated before she requires it of her customers. And she has also said that if employees choose not to get vaccinated, she's going to give them a letter of recommendation, but she wants to have everybody who works in her restaurant vaccinated. It's going to make it a condition of employment.
So she is serious about it. All right.
It's the numbers are high. We know the numbers are high.
Yep, that's the main issue there. On a lighter note, and I think appropriate, especially in this heat wave, you've been profiling different breweries around town. Most recently, you visited BOSCOS, which has been brewing its own beer since before it was cool to do so.
That's so true. BOSCOS was the first brewery in the state of Tennessee, first new brewery in Tennessee to get a brewer's license. They got it in 1992, almost 30 years ago, when Jerry Feinstein opened BOSCOS at Saddle Creek. So they've always had pizza and food, but they're also, I mean, they're a real brewery. And in fact, my story will be in the paper tomorrow about BOSCOS. There's one left, the one in Overton Square. And it's my favorite beer so far on our Cheers for Beers tour will be named in there. Now that could change. I'm kind of new to the beer tasting game, and I'm really enjoying it too. I really am having a fun time with it. But to find something that I like so much and to learn about beers is fun for me. I hope it is for everybody who's following along.
I don't know if BOSCOS still has the strawberry blonde, but that was my favorite choice that they had on their menu. All right, finally, just keeping up with the comings and goings of Memphis restaurants, you wrote about how a favorite restaurant in Overton Square has shut its doors only to reopen a few blocks away.
Right. Now, that's right. He was in Overton Square, just right, like the last restaurant in Overton Square on Cooper. They moved probably 1,200 feet down the street to the old Midtown Yoga, where Peabody dead ends in Cooper. They just reopened on Tuesday. BARI is a fantastic Italian restaurant, and one thing that they have, I know a little bit more about than I do about, I'm learning about, they have Prosecco, and they're the one town to have that, as far as I know. Nobody else has it now. If anybody had it in the past, I don't remember.
Well, Prosecco on tap. That sounds good.
Kind of fun.
All right. To read more about all these food and dining topics tonight, just head over to thedailymemphian.com. You'll see Jennifer's byline on BARI's big move. BOSCOS is tomorrow, and then restaurants deciding to require vaccine passports is all there. Food and dining editor for the Daily Memphian, Jennifer Biggs, thank you for being with us.